guys, welcome to day 9. So I haven't done a vlog today. I decided that I would do this video instead, and I am using my webcam because everything else is charging, so apologies for the graphics. So this video, I watched a video on one of the channels that I subscribe to and saw this beautiful lady asking herself some questions. She had a list of questions that she had answer, and it was all based on her weight loss. And I thought it was an absolutely fantastic way for me to voice some of the things that I need to. So what I'll do is I will link her video below, and I have the list of questions here. So let's start at the top. So the first question is, when did I start to gain weight? Okay, so when I was younger, I was quite thin, I was athletic, I did dancing, I was always on the stage, and then I fell pregnant with my son when I was 18. Yes, I was a teen mum. After I had him, I was a lot bigger than what I was used to, because during the pregnancy I used to eat whatever I wanted to eat, thinking it didn't matter, I'm pregnant, you know, it'll be fine, we don't have to worry about that. Obviously it was all healthier options with, you know, give or take a few meals of takeaway food, but that's when I really started to gain weight. And you know, it just kind of went from there. With each of my 5 babies I had, I just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it got to a point where I weighed myself, and then I started to notice that things just, it had gone too far. Okay, so question number 2. What was your heaviest weight? My heaviest weight was 250 pounds. And I found this out after I had my first daughter. And I did lose a little bit of weight, and then I started to gain it again after I had my second daughter, and then after I had my third daughter I was right back up there again. So after she was about a month and a half, 2 months old, I weighed myself and I was getting closer to that 250 pound mark again, so I decided that that was it and I needed to lose some weight. So I started again, and before I started doing the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, I lost quite a bit of weight, and as you guys know, I'm now down to 215 pounds and 3/4, I think it is. See that's how much I weighed. Number 3, what diets have you been on? Oh my lord, loads, absolutely loads. I tried calorie counting, I've tried Slim Fast, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, I tried juicing at one point. I tried all sorts, and none of them actually worked, apart from the calorie counting. That was the last one I did, and when I started calorie counting everything that I had, I really started to lose the weight. But the only thing that I will say about that is it is very time consuming. You have to weigh everything out, you have to check packets when you're in the store, and it just gets a little bit boring after a while. So what we're supposed to be doing at the moment is keeping on track with healthy eating. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Although I have to admit, I've been finding it very difficult at the moment. Like I said in many videos before, we're going through a tough time at the moment, and food has always been my go-to. There's been times where I've been strong, and there's been times where I've just thought, whatever, and I'm just going to eat it. So it is a constant struggle at the minute. One that I'm sure I'll overcome eventually. Okay. Number 4. Is your goal a clothing size or a number on the scale? It's a hard question, really. I obviously want to be able to get into smaller clothing because they do a better range for smaller women, but my goal is to get down to at least 140 pounds, because that would be healthy for me. well, that's wrong actually, because they say that my healthy weight for my height, which is 5'3", would be around 120 pounds. But I don't think I would look right at that size, so I'm going to aim for 140 pounds. Number 5. What was my favourite food? Now that's a hard one because I don't really have a favourite food. I like to cook. I do like to cook. I like homemade meals. So everything I do is homemade. And I don't know. I think if I was going to choose one thing, then I like Chinese food. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Number 6. What is my favourite food now? I like stir fries. Stir fries, they're quick, they're easy, and they're yummy. They're really nice, and you can put anything in them. So I really like that. Number 7. What food will you not give up? I'm not really giving anything up. I'm just taking it in moderation. So I'm not really saying, no, I can't have that. The only thing that I have really limited is bread. Because bread is very bloating and it's, you know, I've got a gluten intolerance anyway. So that's probably the one thing that I have limited. But I haven't cut anything out. Number 8. How do you award your accomplishments? I don't really know actually. I don't think I really award myself. I think I just carried on. I don't think there really is an award that I give myself. I don't think that's what it's there for. I don't think that's what I'm doing it for. It's not for me to give myself an award. Because, well, my award would be me being healthy and thinner and confident and, you know, being able to do things that I wasn't able to do before. So that would be my award. Number 9. What will you do at completing a goal? Completing a goal. So if I reach down to the 140 pounds that I want to get to, I think I'd probably not do anything special. I think I'd just be more confident in myself and want to show myself off. I think that's the only thing that I would do. It's quite a difficult question, really. Let's move on to the next one. So number 10, what diet or plot are you following now? And like I said before, I'm not really doing anything. I'm not cutting anything out. I'm just controlling my portion sizes and sticking to the more colourful foods, you know, your vegetables, your fruit, your lean meats, chicken. But that is one hard thing actually. I've limited myself on how much red meat I have, and I absolutely love steak. To the point it is so rare it could walk off the plate. That's what I like. So that's one thing I have limited. That's one thing I am struggling with because I love rare meat, very rare meat. Number 11, my favourite body part. If I'm honest with you guys, I don't really have one. I don't really look at myself and go, oh, I love that. And I think that's probably a confidence issue, which I probably have to work on. I don't know, maybe it's my lips. Maybe it's those. Can't really pinpoint anything else. Number 12, what are your non-scale goals? My non-scale goals are getting off medication that I currently take. I'm currently on I'll get my words out in a minute. Blood pressure medication. Something that I've had since my first pregnancy and that I've really struggled with. They also control my heart rate because my heart beats too fast sometimes, and I haven't really had a diagnosis on why that is yet. That's an ongoing thing. But for me, at the moment, I will still believe that it is weight related. So that is my off-scale goals. That's getting off medication. Number 13, what makes losing weight hard for you? Right. I love food. I love everything about food. I love the smell of it, the look of it. I love cooking it. I just love food. That is the hardest thing. It doesn't matter what it is. If I cook something, I have to taste it. It's just, and if anybody out there tells me they don't love food, then I don't believe you. Because quite frankly, food is amazing. So that's the hardest part, is controlling how much I have, because when something tastes nice, you want to eat more of it. So I'm using smaller plates, controlling my portion sizes, and when everybody else has got plates that are piled over and they really enjoy it, like my sister, for example, she is the size of a twig. And I really envy her, because she will eat anything and she stays so skinny, and I just hate her for it. So yeah, that's the hardest part. Number 14, last and never the least question. Would you ever consider weight loss surgery? No. No, I wouldn't. No disrespect to any of you guys that have had weight loss surgery, but for me personally, I would feel like I was cheating. I want to do this on my own. I want to go through the struggles. I want to go through the hard work. I want to go through all the tears and, you know, the arguments that I have with my husband, because it will happen. Because if I'm hungry, I get grumpy. It's just the way it goes. Hangry is it called? I think that's how you call it, hangry. So you're hungry and angry. It's my daughter trying to get in. So no, I wouldn't try surgery. The only surgery that I would contemplate would be skin removal surgery, if I had any stretched skin or anything like that. But I already have, like, obviously a mummy tummy, because I've had 5 children. It would be a miracle if I didn't have it. So I have that, and that's the only surgery that I would consider. So that is all of the questions done, and like I said, I will put in the comment section, in the description section, the link to the video that I got this idea from, and you can watch the lovely lady that did that, and try it yourself. I will put all of these questions down there too, so, and see if you want to do the questions yourself, because it really gives yourself some insight to your journey. And before I go, I will tell you, today has been a bit up and down, actually. I woke up kind of grumpy. I didn't want anything to eat. I had a coffee and I just kind of sat around. Then at lunchtime we had a ham and salad wrap, because we didn't have that yesterday. And for dinner, well, I'm feeling it not going so very well. At the moment, I am in a really big plateau. Like I said, I started this weight loss journey before I started doing YouTube videos, and like I said, I think I was 248 pounds, and I'm now 215 3/4. So I've lost a chunk of weight, but I've come to the stage and I've hit a massive plateau. And I just want food. I really just want food. I felt so hungry all day. And I don't really know what to do about it. I'm kind of losing motivation. And I really want to stick through these 100 days. I want to get down, you know, at least 20 pounds at the end of it, if anything. So yeah, that's how a day's gone. My husband's been pretty much the same. He hasn't really wanted to do anything. We've been talking about things all day. He's been, I think I mentioned before, he's been signed off work for a little while due to some personal reasons, and he's gone through his own thing, so he's dealing with that as well. And I think that's pretty much it. I will obviously drop another video tomorrow for day 10. and let you guys know how we're feeling, how we're getting on then. I'm hoping it's going to be a better day than what we've had today. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. And don't forget, if you are liking our channel, then please subscribe and give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you have any advice or support, because I could really use it, a little bit of motivation, or any questions you want to ask, or you know, anything, just anything, then put it in the comments below. And I will drop another video tomorrow. So take care, and I will see you guys soon.